matter when it got grown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Took a lot.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Philly's offense getting the ball again here in just a second. But if you look at the NFC picture as a whole, a lot of talk, understandably so, about the Rams and the Saints, the Panthers even. But what kind of chance do you give the Eagles of getting back to the Super Bowl?
I give them a good chance because Carson Wentz continues to get better coming back from the knee injury. They made the deal to get Golden Tate, which gives him another weapon at receiver, and that's starting to get better for them. Zach Ertz has been tremendous at tight end. They need to get healthier in the offensive line, get that back intact, and that defense can be very, very good, especially Fletcher Cox wrecking things from his defensive tackle position.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Good throw there to start the second possession, maybe help erase the memory of the interception he threw first possession.
Yeah, I think a lot of the time now there's a communication between the head coach, offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach. All right, we got to get him settled. It's not easy after you've thrown a pick six. You might want to just run the football, but I think in most cases you want to give him easy throws that he's comfortable with to get him going again. And it's not necessarily just throwing one or 2 yards. What throws does he like to make? Give him a couple of those and get him going.
Definitely looked like one he was comfortable with. But now a throw on first down.
So I'll call you back later.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Once again here on 2nd and 10. Trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
We all know how important momentum is in a game, and when an offense decides to take a deep shot downfield, they're trying to create a big play and put doubt in the defense's mind the rest of the ball game. And in this case, the defense won the battle, batted the ball away deep downfield. So guess what? The momentum now quickly shifted from the offense taking the shot to the defense knocking it away, and now they feel like they might be in control.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ain't getting it that easy, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Huh?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Put me into a dime coverage on himself.
Now Wentz again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
After the interception, here's Goff. That's the running. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
You gonna do him like that?
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10, Goff again, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back to
you got the whole
guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play, and guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Back to throw, gone. This is caught, it's Cooks. First catch of the game for Cooks. It'll be a 1st down. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on 3rd down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last 3rd down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another 1st down, almost back to the drawing board.
76.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Leaping, and he makes the grab. A gain of 6 there on first. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. The one running back is Gurley. They're going to give it to him running right. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Gone. Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Now it's the Boise State.
Come on, man! Look the middle wide open.
He's at the 50.
Damn it, man!
He's at the
Nigga
30.
go get out the way like that.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jay Ajayi, 97 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly.
You gotta
for
be
6.
kidding me with that trash.
And that's only the 3rd time in NFL history we've had a run of exactly 97 yards into the end zone. So we're witnessing a little bit of history right there, partner.
And what makes it that much more impressive for
Nigga
me
didn't
is that
nobody
if you're
for the
on
middle,
defense,
man.
you're expecting them to run
Y'all
the ball.
practice
They're on
that.
their own 3-yard line. Not many people risking throwing it, so you expect them to do exactly what they did, yet it still breaks for 97 yards. That's a long way.
And some quick research. The other two, 2014 Lamar
Yeah,
Miller. The
man.
other
I know the other one.
Okay.
That's 1939. Andy Urim. I was there. Oh, no, I wasn't.
Damn.
You weren't there. You were almost there.
Right
You were
in the
baby
middle.
at that
Them
point.
niggas had
1939.
football,
Wow.
and all
The
them
Los
niggas
Angeles
spread out
Rams,
to
they
the
continue to be a
outside
great
like
story
middle
this
wide
season. A solid team. That wonderful start, although they did lose week 9, obviously, to New Orleans. So the 72 Dolphins celebrated again.
Yeah, they got a chance to hug it out and still be the last team.
Nigga, you ain't tired to get sitting on the sideline.
17-0 that team was, but let's face it, no one shedding any tears for the Rams after that loss to New Orleans. They still have weapons galore on offense, a stout defensive front led by Aaron Donald, leading their division. They're aiming for the playoffs, and as all their moves in the offseason and during the season, picking up Dante Fowler Jr. to rush the passer, they're shooting for the Super Bowl.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
On 1st down, it's gone. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Listen.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
Come on,
Play
Everett.
going absolutely nowhere as he was belted before he could get out of the backfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
This nigga got to hold that block, man.
Obama. Louis. We're good.
Just beating the play clock is gone. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
So that's back-to-back drives without throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here's a jive. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. On second down, here's Wentz, escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
What the hell?
On third down, flushed out right.
Yo, the daggone defense changed on me, man. Come on! I mean, they just touched nothing.
A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Fucking game is pissing me off, man. They didn't even touch nothing. Stupid thing changed up.
From the gun, it's Wentz. It fights him off. Forced out to his left. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear, oh, he's sneaky athletic.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown,
This nigga get away from Brock on some bullshit.
Nelson Aguilar, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10.
You ain't gonna win. You're still gonna be outside.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Smith, he's so trash. Running the route.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a jump.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles
ain't going nowhere. Where O'Sullivan and Block on block.
In there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Goff. And his throw is going to be incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
3rd and long, it's gone.
Come on, Goff. You got to throw the ball,
so
man.
Getting ready to convert on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep, Golden Tate. Taken in at the 22. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Wentz now on first down. Steps away to his left. And his throw is incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And now it's second down. Hey, with that incompletion, time to have some fun. And I want to know, at the Davis household, who carves the turkey?
Well, it's certainly not me.
Well, I knew that.
I can tell you that. But let's just switch it. Who cares who carves the turkey? I want to know what you're going to be knocking down on your plate on Thanksgiving Day.
Well, definitely turkey. Now, my mom's corn and green bean casserole, while it may not sound overly appetizing, is out of this world. And her sweet potato casserole, second to none.
So, I should be making my plans to fill a seat at the Garden household?
You're more than welcome.
Because I think my household may kick me out.
What's your favorite? What's on your plate?
I'm telling you, when you throw the yams at me, look out, because I'm gonna go to town. That's like dessert to me.
Well, how about dessert? I go pecan and apple pie with vanilla ice cream.
Ooh, there's nothing wrong with that. I like the pecan pie, but I do love a chocolate. I can't help myself. It's one of my favorites.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 yards.
Yeah, let that nigga hold the ball. Oh, man, you gotta be kidding me.
74.
He's running this time.
They run with Ajayi. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little
Come on,
bit of
man.
time so you can make a move.
Come on, man.
There's
Just
nothing there
stop
for
this
him.
nigga.
A
Then
nice
just go
job
after
of
him.
eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And the penetration too strong. He won't make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, this nigga got the
Wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit, trying to run it on third down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
And this is off target.
You got the win to your back, right?
It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
You got to win to your back, like 7 miles an hour.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
Now a first down throw. Gone. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he's got this down to the 35. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, Goff.
Come on, Goff. I saw him standing.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones.
Goff. Come on, man.
At the closing stages of the first half.
Throw it, man.
Nine seconds to play, likely the final snap of the first half as it's 1st and 10.
Run. Great. Ram. Sit. Black.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
I'm thinking on 3 interceptions in the first half.
Come on now. Come on now. Let's go.
The final shot before half for Wentz. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And this one is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This fielded at the 2. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Oh, come on, man.
Screen
All that thing on screen.
And he
Come on.
past the
Stop cheating me,
45
Jay.
before being tackled. They may want to go back
Get
to
it on
that
that
one.
top
First play of the
screen.
drive, good for 15 and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On first down, Wentz.
Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga.
Room to run inside the 40. And finally
Come
taken
on,
down
man.
at the
But
34.
they ain't gonna front forward playing terrible, man.
Nothing there.
Them
17
niggas look at
yards and a
hand
first
checking
down.
people.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Wentz going to throw, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Mark Barron able to get him for a loss of about 3.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Now Wentz being chased out left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ethan Westbrooks in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. On play action, it's Wentz.
Look at this nigga.
He's got his
Come on,
man
man.
out. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the
You know
20.
this nigga, this
The
fake
21
play, man.
yards there as they convert on 3rd. Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Michael Brocker's in on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Trash, man.
Nelson Aguilar, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
Got Jonah playing
Elliott
like
trash,
man.
And
This
that
nigga
makes
back
it
there.
a
He should have
21-10
intercepted that
game.
ball. Nigga throw the ball right down there to you. You diving at it, missing the whole ball.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Goff now looks to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. First down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Here's Goff. And this is caught at the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's gone. The quick slant caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. Zerline now for the PAT. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 21-17. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll begin the drive with a jive. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
The Eagles on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it.
Come on, man. He missed the ball.
Down, Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey.
Dang.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now it's Ajayi. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
Come on now. Oh, come on now. Let's go.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down.
Yep.
Wide open receiver complete.
Fucking Johnson,
and they'll
man.
get this well past midfield
This got to be somebody with some terrible awareness, man.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Terrible awareness, man.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Ajayi. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case.
Yeah. That is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Go ahead, man. You know that was bullshit. You knew it was picked off the damn self.
Elliott now to
3
kick
people
this
right
one
there.
away.
Nobody jumps up for the ball. They just let the ball. Come on, man. You came on some
Cooper
bullshit.
on the return. And he'll get it up to
3
about
people
the
standing right there.
26-yard line,
Nobody
just
jumps
across
up
the
the ball.
25.
Ball just comes right
The
over their
Rams
head.
offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1. Flush to his right. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. From the 50, it's gone. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Throwing again is gone. Eluded, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Timmy Jernigan breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from.
This is caught inside the 50.
Nigga should never caught that movie, man.
All the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Goff now looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL now.
Oh, man.
Makes me glad I didn't make it in
fucking
that
game wasn't hype the ball, man. Everybody was set already. Come on.
That's fun, isn't it?
Cheating
A
ass
really
game.
nice gain right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
Back to throw. Gone. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyler Higbee, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. A big play coming now for the Rams as they'll go for 2. There's Goff. And that's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with a giant. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run again with a jive.
Yo,
And he takes
why
this
did
up
y'all
to the
just stand
40-yard
there?
line before being corralled.
Stupid game.
10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a
Look at
fresh
just
set
standing there. Look at nigga do a dang
To my eyes,
sweep, man.
is he getting
Nigga
stronger
running
as
that
this game
play.
moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
This is a jive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a toss play. It's a jive. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought
Jonah
down.
all the way back there.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Stupid ass.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage
There you
there,
go.
and now In this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So after the run by Jay Ajayi, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Wentz to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Ndamukong Suh breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.